So, this is $1 million. This is what $10 million would look like. This is what $100 million would look like. And this is what $1 billion would look like. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, has a net worth of 117 times this number. And then there's you. You are probably working on a job that you got from the degree what you have studied. You don't have much saving and your living expenses look like ridiculously high. You may have credit card debts that needs taking care, and maybe you are a student studying for a degree so you can get a good job and make some good money. You probably don't have any savings, only a pesky student hanging above your head. Wealth, getting rich, that all seems like a distant dream. How did they do it? If you ask yourself, seeing all those millionaires and billionaires, especially one who got debt on their young age, you seeing on them and they become angry about that your life are ruined and they become more rich, that they were lucky and you were unlucky, they cheated to make money, you are not smart, money is the evil, I'm just unlucky, cannot buy a mansion, sports, favorite cars and paying off your mortgage, traveling around the world. You thought that they will always be a dream, nothing more, nothing less. You come to the horse realization, it's a rigged game and you are on the losing side of it. But what if I told you you were wrong? What if there was a way to getting there? An actual way to build a wealth, begin what the money works. What if you didn't have to abandon the dreams of traveling around the world, buying your favorite cars and getting rich? Would you call me a liar of saying all those things? So I promise you at the end of the video you will realize it all, but I will show you the side of the coin that you haven't seen. The road is tough, it's filled with struggles, it's filled with ups and downs. You will always have some difficulties of the school system and works. This school system and society will have told you it. But many of you watching this video will not attain the end of the road. But few of you who are reaching the end of the road, I will assure you it will be tough and the end will be worth for all your time and money. And the road lies the freedom of never worrying about the money. So, are you with me? Still with me? Then let's not waste any of your time. What you really think about money is you work for that and you get that. It is the root cause of evil, but the truth is most of your thought about money came from the upbringing and environment. If you're born in a family that didn't have much money, then you will more inclined to believe that you too will not grow up to have much money. In fact, that our school didn't teach much about this subject. Because of this, most of you are going to have false belief about money. Now stick with me because we are going to change the way of you thinking about the money. Hollywood always had this habit to show the wealthy people and rich as the evil. The recent research tells that the the ultra wealthy or the person who have more than 30 million of net worth and 68% of them were self-made and they didn't go to school. Warren Buffett, self-made billionaire. Howard Schultz, born in poverty. Oprah Winfrey, born in poverty. Jeff Bezos, self-made billionaire. Elon Musk, self-made billionaire. What is these people know that you don't know? The truth is, the equation is wrong. Here is the two-dimensional equation that was taught you about money. Money equals salary earned from your job. Past a certain points, the prospecting of getting a job becomes the sole purpose of your education. So you were asking what wrong with that? If you want to make a lots of money like that people with a short period of time, this equation will not be possible. We have one important resource. If you lost that resource, we will never get back. That resource is time. The sum of amount of money you earn, it's depend on the amount of time you spend. For example, if you had an income of $20 an hour and worked for 40 hours a week, it will take you nearly 24 years to reach a total of $1 million. That is without subtracting any taxes or any expenses. It will take 24 hours from your lifetime for making just $1 million. Is that on your $20 an hour job would look like? And from this, you will become millionaire from your old age, and you wasted the resources, that is time. You traded all your time for money, and the return on investment is not sufficient for you. So you ask yourself, how is it that there are self-made millionaires and billionaires from that such young age? And the truth is, they have better equation. They have a better way of understanding the money that you haven't. Pay very close attention. Stop chasing money in a capitalist society. You will get the value that you have to, and the value is decided by the consumer of the economy. The market is you, your friend, your family, and your neighbors. For example, if your market for your football is high, guess what? The players who are at the top of their game will pay generously high. It's not about how hard you work. The cleaner works with sweating and paid for less than a accountant. Why? Because the market pressures that the value of cleaner should be less than the value of accountant. It may sound like the cleaner can be replaced by anyone. It isn't difficult to learn how to do his job. So the market will not pay him more than an accountant, the guy who spent more years studying numbers, the guy who saved their clients thousands of dollars on the tax. That even though we discussed that getting a job isn't a right equation for creating a great amount of money for a shorter period of time. So then how can we increase our value? What is it about the people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos that makes their value so high? The first step for the equation of wealth is very simple. If you want money, solve problems. If you take some moment and digest this statement, you will realize that all about money is runs behind this equation. If it's $1 million problem, then the solution will make you $1 million. If it's $1 million problems, then the solution will make you the millions. If you are chasing money, you are doing it wrong. It should be look like paradoxical. But if you want money, it isn't money that you are looking for. It's about problems, and more importantly, solution to those problems. And once you find that solution, make a business around it. Just start with a problem. Listen to the market around you. What people say they don't like. What people are saying that the things have to be exist. What are people saying that frustrate them? Is that a problem that you can solve? And also, is that a problem that worth solving? The final step of this equation to health is finding a scalable solution to the problems. Your solution need to affect a magnitude of people. Starting a restaurant, that's not scalable. If your solution is a software, if your solution is a piece of software, then when the software has built, you can scale it infinitely online without need to worry about things like shipping cost or production cost. But be careful. Does your solution needs time to generate you money? Let's say you started a yoga class that charges $100 per hour. Congratulations, you only made a job that already discussed as a business. There is only certain amount of lesson that you can feasibly do it one day. Therefore, your income is time bound. But if you created a online yoga class that ran 24/7, that have lesson that you need one time, no, that is scalable. You have a critical solution. So do not get lost on this point. Automation is one of the important role to scale anything. Systems and processes make your business running like a smooth machine. For example, if you need to hire someone for your financial works or something else, you can hire him for save your time. So you save the important resource. Tasking yourself with everything is a bad thing. As much as you may think you are the best, but there is someone out there that can do better than you. Once you find the solution, it's your job to find that the solution can accessed by anyone in your market. It's not about your ego, it's not about your passion. The market doesn't care about your feelings. So that you now have a profitable business with the right system and processes. It's time to move on. There are two likely paths you are going to face at this point. You either continue your business or cash in and sell it. This is the acquisition, the moment that you spend your years of your time to finding the solution to build a company and you selling that solution. Instagram began acquired by Facebook for 1 billion. PayPal began sold to eBay for 1.5 billion. And there are countless other liquidation events like this happen across the world. This is where all the effort you make to build your solution and you lose it. Perhaps that business run passively. You don't need to always spinning the wheel. And now I ask you, what was it all for anyway? For most of us, it is not about money. Money is just a piece of paper, a group of people giving it value, and that's it become as money. I already told this on my previous video. From the very start, it is not about the money. Paying the mortgage debt, building your own house, or buying your favorite car, it's all about freedom. It was just a feeling of sensation. The most important lesson from this video was never about the nature of money. It's all about the one natural resource that all we have. The one resource we will never be able to reclaim, time. Remember how many more hours of your life do you left? And there is nothing perhaps you learned from this video. Just a few of entertainment. But there was those of you that understand the other side. Those of you that have the desire to never need to worry about the money. And so I need to remind you, stop chasing money. Chase problems and find the solution for that. Of course, I skipped a lot of business theory from this video. It will be not able to tell everything about money in just one video. But the most important part are failing fast and moving on to the next thing. If you are doing something that are not strictly related to your business, then you need to ask, what problem am I solving? But I will end this video by telling the same message that I already repeated so much on this video. Stop chasing money and start chasing to the solution for the problem. So we are arrived to the end of the video. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. So this is for today's video. I meet you on another video.